So you're at the point where you have completed the story and you need more summons. Maybe you're getting ready for the new Licht and Rhea banner that just came out, or maybe you're getting ready for the Season 2 banner with Noelle. Well, today we're going to talk about how you can earn more black crystals somewhat easily, and then we'll also talk about the harder ways to get black crystals, but they pay off in the end. So the first and simplest way to get black crystals is through Arena. Arena, it's actually very easy to grind out every single day, and as you progress into the higher leagues, you will get more black crystals. As you can see, I am in Challenger right now. This is the last of the lower leagues before I move to the upper leagues, but if I make it to the upper leagues, you can see that just by making it to these leagues, you're getting like 1,500 black crystals, 1,600 black crystals, so on and so forth. That's an insane amount of black crystals. And now you might be thinking, as a free-to-play player, oh, I'm never going to make it to that point. I'm never going to get that many black crystals. Well, right now, everybody is kind of at the same starting point, even the pay-to-play players, and there are SR characters out there that compete with the paid characters, okay? So if you know which characters to build, I did a separate video on that, you can absolutely compete with the pay-to-play players in Arena and get to those upper leagues and get those black crystals. So that is the first way to get a ton of black crystals that will help you summon. The next way to get black crystals that isn't Arena is to complete your normal challenges for the first time. If you complete like your Mage XP challenges for the first time, or you complete your dungeon challenges for the first time, you get 10 black crystals each time on a first time clear. I know it's not a ton, but as you do them all, it adds up over time. Another way to get black crystals is through bond patrols. Bond patrols give you black crystals as you complete the missions. So we'll go ahead and go to one here so you guys can see. Once it takes us over to this bond patrol here, and you go in and you can see as you get a certain amount of stars, at 15 stars you get 200, at 21 stars you get 300, and as you complete those bond patrols you will get those free black crystals. And then while we're here on the world map, if you go to the adventure journal and look at your world reputation, as you increase your world reputation, you will get more black crystals. For getting to world reputation level 1 you get 300, and then I believe you get 500 at level 5. I don't think there's any in between, but you get other good stuff in between, which is really, really nice. And how do you increase your world reputation? Well, there are reputation missions. Clear patrol on normal, you get 50. Clear patrol on hard, you get 100. And clear a patrol on nightmare, you get 150. That is the best way to increase your world reputation, is by clearing a patrol on nightmare difficulty. So once you have 3-star to patrol, you can go and put it on auto repeat as many times as you want. And that's why I like World 1, because World 1's the easiest to level up and it's the easiest to take on Nightmare difficulty, and you'll get 150 Bond XP every single time that you do it. You could also obtain the Captain's Dignity Memory Shard to gain an extra 500, so on and so forth. So there's just a bunch of things here you can do to increase your world reputation, in case you guys were ever wondering how to do that and how to increase it quickly. But as you increase that, that is just another way to get black crystals. Going back to the challenge tab here on the normal challenges, another way to get black crystals would be the Hall of Illusions. I believe it's every 10 stages you get so many black crystals, and it increases with every 10 stages. So like here at level 60, I would get 300 black crystals. That is hard for some people to do because it's 185,000 battle power that you need to get there, but you can at least get up to about level 50. I'd say most people, as the average free-to-play player, can get to that level. And then you can see at level 70 it is still 300 black crystals, but still that is more black crystals, and you know, every little bit counts, especially when you're doing this stuff. The next way to get black crystals is limited challenges. Okay, so limited challenges will award you black crystals. I think you might get some from Noelle's Rage rewards. I can't remember if there actually is black crystals here or not. No, there is not. Okay, but as you do this for the first time and you clear each part for the first time, you get the first time clear black crystals. So you get that from the special episode. Same thing with these other limited stages. When you clear them for the first time, you get black crystals. You actually get 20 for clearing these for the first time, which is nice. So make sure you take advantage of that. And a lot of people will skip, like I did. I skipped 90,000 to take on the 140,000. If you're looking to grind out black crystals, make sure you are taking on every difficulty that you can to get as many black crystals as you can, if that is what you're looking to get. The limited events are only around for like another day for these, and they'll rotate out with another set of limited events, and you'll be able to get your first attempt on those limited events. So make sure you're checking those every day to see if they have reset yet to get as many black crystals as possible. These next two ways are a little bit harder to get black crystals outside of missions. So obviously you can get black crystals from missions. I'm not going to go over all the missions, but outside of missions, you can go to citizen request. And by completing these citizen requests, you will get black crystals. You get 20 per person roughly. And you also get some from completing certain stages and things like that. But you can get slowly but surely about 300 black crystals, I would say, roughly, from completing each citizen's request chain, which adds up over time, obviously, with 4 different citizens requests to complete. So that's something you guys could do to get more black crystals. And then this last way to get black crystals is something I feel like not everybody knows, and you have to know the location of where these things are to get the black crystals. In order to get these black crystals, you have to go into certain areas of each world. Right here, we are in Kika, where the shop is, so you could actually just click the shop tab on each world and go to the area where you're going to be able to find these black crystals. But I'm going to take you from where you spawn in, which was right there, to where these black crystals are. We're going to go ahead and walk over here. Sometimes you can find like 20 black crystals or so in these oak barrels. It's either 10 or 20, I don't remember exactly how much there, or gold or stuff like that. But then there is a chest that guarantees you at least 100 black crystals on every single area wherever you have a shop. Okay, so we have an old treasure chest here. We'll go ahead and open it up. And we got 100 black crystals, and you get an additional 50 added to your world score, so that's just an extra bonus. And there's 100 right there. This is on world 1, just so you guys are aware of where to find these. And we'll go over to the other side of the bridge. And there should actually be another chest here, right over here. And we'll go ahead and open this one up. And then in World 2, I can show you guys where that chest is as well. And then I'm not going to show you all of them, because you guys can find some of them on your own. But there is chests in every single world. So this is where you spawn in World 2. If you walk forward and to the right, you will head towards the shop that is over here. Make sure you're breaking whatever objects you find along the way, because there is always a chance to have black crystals in those as well. Granted, not as many as the chest that guarantees them, but yeah. So then we go over here, and right next to the merchant actually is where you can find the old treasure chest and open that up and get some free black crystals and a puzzle piece. So that is an absolute win. And that is all the ways, I believe I covered all of them, to get black crystals like efficiently and easily for Black Clover Mobile. Outside of that, you of course have, I guess, the events tab where you can get black crystals from doing like the chapter unlocking and stuff like that. You also have the events tab, if I can get out of this, the events tab here, and a new event has just opened up, so hopefully you guys are doing it. But the Rising Star supply will also give you some black crystals, so that's another way to get some black crystals. But hopefully this helped you guys out, and if you guys enjoyed the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and leave me some comments about what other Black Mobile content you guys would like to see in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.
Maybach